Hello everybody, how are you? We're still in Mount Lebanon here on this September morning. It's supposed to be a scorcher. That's my Boston accent. Scorcher. Is that how they talk? So guys, we're getting so much feedback on these Mount Lebanon videos. So I thought I'd do a video about 3 things you can only do in Mount Lebanon, because I did a video on dating ideas, and you can really kind of apply a couple of those to other communities, but there's certain things you can only do in Mount Lebanon. And number 1 is ride the Mount Lebanon tram to the top of Mount Lebanon. Banksville doesn't have a tram, guys. So you go to the Mount Lebanon Park, you pay the $15 to ride the tram, and you can ride it. It's a 10-minute ride to the top of Mount Lebanon, and from there you can see as far as the eye can see. Some people say they can see West Virginia. I doubt it. That's fun fact. That is number 1 on our list of 3 fun things you can only do in Mount Lebanon. Now, number 2 is really kind of an interesting thing, because the Mount Lebanon School of Advanced Electronic Engineering is known worldwide for graduating some of the most prosperous and well-known electronics engineers in the world. And they're working on a project right now that involves the citizens of Mount Lebanon and visitors. You can even sign up as a visitor for this project. And they are trying to find out how to consolidate those 7 remotes that you have in front of your TV, your VCR, your stereo, your satellite dish. How can they... Now, there are universal remotes, but if you've ever used a universal remote, you know that none of them work. So it's a technology that exists to be created, that has yet to be created, a working universal remote, and they're working on it here in Mount Lebanon. Guys, just get on their website, sign up, you can help. Because this is something that needs to be handled, that needs to be fixed. Why do we have 7 remotes and nobody in the house can figure out how to use any of them? Just try lowering the volume. You have to test 3 different remotes before you can lower the volume, guys. It's really annoying, and Mount Lebanon, being a community of leaders, is tackling the issue. Now, number 3 in things you can only do in Mount Lebanon, and that's ride your bike along the Mount Lebanon Trail of 10 Dangers. So, everybody has heard of triathletes, adventure athletes. Well, this is a bike trail in Mount Lebanon that isn't just difficult physically. They've got 10 dangerous obstacles you've got to go through to get to the end. So if you want to be tested as an adventure athlete, as a triathlete, as a super athlete, anybody interested in the very tippy-top heights of athletic achievement, these dangers range from very steep grades that some people say are really a wall, to dragons shooting fire at you as you pedal as fast as you can past the dragon. You've got replicas, giant 45-foot tall replicas of some of the scariest politicians of our time, hurtling electrified points of light, shots of light that are electrified, lasers shooting at you from the scariest politicians of our time, 45 feet tall. You may think this is easy, but guys, think about the intelligence used in this setup. For example, when you sign up, they tap into your phone and they find a picture of your mother. They create a hologram out of your mother, and using voice technology, they're able to recreate her voice. And at one point in the ride, you have to ride by your mother, who's yelling at you that you didn't clean your room, guys. And she wants you to get off your bike and clean your room before your father comes home. Guys, this is a bike ride for only the top super athletes. But if that's you, it's something that you can only do in Mount Lebanon.